Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and amazing day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about should you use M1 Finance in 2021. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys get anything in value, hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or concerns, go ahead and ask them in the comments. And if you guys want to learn how to properly invest in the stock market, go ahead and check out my course. And you guys can use promo code DIVIDENDS to get 50% off. So at least check it out, and it'll be the first link down below. So now, let's jump into it, roll that intro, let's go. Bam! So now, what is M1 Finance? Well, M1 Finance is a stockbroker that really allows you to buy stocks or ETFs. And there's a couple of reasons why I love it, and I think it's probably one of the best brokers out there. Starting off, one of the main reasons why I love it and I think everybody should use it is because there is no fees, no commission, and it's very, very beginner friendly. The second reason why I love it so much is because it offers fraction shares. So if that's, say I wanted to buy part of Berkshire Hathaway, a stock that's over $300,000, all I need is $1 because they can offer fraction shares. So I still get the growth of that dollar, but I don't have to put up the hundreds of thousands of dollars for the full share. So now the third reason why I think M1 Finance is incredible is because they have pie investing. Now this is completely different than a lot of brokers out there like Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, and a variety of others. So what it is you guys have a pie and you guys fill out the percentages of what you guys want to invest in. So if you guys want to invest automatically 40% of your money into the S&P 500, you do that and they automate everything for you, so you guys don't have to do the math. You pretty much just set up a payment with them and then you guys are good to go. And like I said, there's no fees or commission, so it's awesome. Now another reason why I love them so much is because you guys can get pretty much any account with them. You guys can set up your 401ks with them, you guys can set up both IRAs, traditional and Roth, a traditional broker's account, a trust account, a spec IRA account, and a lot of other ones. There is so many options out there. I think a lot of people don't realize how many accounts you guys can get and all the tax incentives behind each one. But me personally, I have 3 accounts with M1 Finance. I have a Roth IRA account, and a Roth IRA account is just a real retirement account that I don't have to pay any taxes when I retire. I pay them before. The second account I have with them is really my long-term dividend account. I have a lot of awesome dividend stocks in it. We'll talk about that here in a minute. And then the third account I have is a real growth account. I have a lot of very, very risky stocks, but a lot of risky stocks that honestly have a huge upside potential, and with the strategy that I use, very, very little downside. And if that's, say, picking and choosing different stocks or ETFs are hard, well, don't worry, because they have either expert pies, so they have a group of experts that really pool different types of ETFs, stocks together, so you guys can just use one of theirs. And this is awesome because if you guys want to use like Acorns will actually charge a fee for a lot of these experts. And on M1 Finance, it's all completely free, so it's really cool. So now another awesome thing about M1 Finance is you guys can invest like hedge fund managers. You know, everybody's been always told that hedge fund managers really know exactly what they're doing, and you guys can invest like them. They have a portfolio class exactly for hedge funds, so you guys can literally copy each of their investments, which is kind of cool in my opinion. Now with this account, you guys can get a variety of other things. Yes, they do have a spend account, which is pretty much just like a checkings account, and that starts out at around $150 a year. But the upside of that is you have instant cash, instant deposits, and you have an API at 1%. Nowadays, 1% API is actually pretty good. But honestly, for them to actually charge you for a checkings account, I would try to stay away from it because there's a lot of other options out there that maybe have a better upside potential without the fees. You know, me personally, I use a credit union that offers a 4.7% APY on my checkings account, so it's amazing. You know, this past year in 2020, I made over $90 in literally interest, which is awesome. So now another awesome thing that M1 Finance has, it either could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's called borrow, and you guys can borrow money up to 3.5% interest. And honestly, that's actually pretty good because if you compare that to like a credit card is gonna be right at like 14 or 15% depending on your credit. You guys can use that money to either invest, refinance your house, and a variety of other things that they do offer. And I honestly do think that's kind of cool, because the interest is honestly so low. So now one of the main reasons why I love M1 Finance is because they make it very, very easy to use the strategy that I love most. My favorite strategy out there for investing in high growth stocks, long-term dividend accounts, ETFs, is a strategy called dollar cost averaging. So what it is, it's a very, very easy way to invest into different high growth stocks, ETFs, with very, very little downside and huge upside potential. So what you do is you figure out how much you want to invest. So if let's say you want to invest $1,000 in a stock. Now instead of investing one lump sum, because you could be buying at an overvalued point for the stock, what you do is you invest $100 per week over the next 10 weeks. So you still invest that $1,000 amount, but you get a good average price over 10 weeks. So now whether the stock's going up, you're still making money because the share price is going up. And what's amazing, if the stock falls, all you're doing is you're just averaging your position down. And so when the stock or ETF recovers, you're gonna make a lot more money. And another little twist I do is anytime a stock or ETF falls more than 4.5%, I will double what I normally will put in. This is perfect because when things recover, I'm moving my average price down so it will recover and I'll have a huge upside potential. So now with all brokers accounts, there's honestly some things I don't like about it. Now, I would not even dare trying to day trade or swing trade with this broker's account. The reason why is because they have what you call trade windows. So they will buy all of your shares at 9:30, and then if you don't have the plus account, you can't sell them till that following day at 9:30, which is, as a long-term holder, it's not that big of a deal, but as a trader, swing trader, day trader, that's not the broker's account you want. You want a broker that you guys can get in and out of positions with ease and not have to worry about trade windows. And that's where M1 Finance kind of lacks, is in the trading department. But this is more of a long-term broker, so it's super cool in that way. Now, of course, this broker does have what you call DRIP, which is Dividend Reinvestment, which is super simple, and it's a very, very easy way to get a lot more money in the long run. Look at the difference right here. You guys can clearly see the difference between not investing your dividends and reinvesting your dividends. So make sure you guys have a broker that offers DRIP. You guys will not regret it. But honestly guys, M1 Finance is great for beginners, and yeah, I do have a little referral link, but I'm not getting paid or sponsored. I just have a referral link, so make sure you guys check it out. And make sure you guys check out my course. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any questions or concerns, go ahead and ask them in the comments, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in another episode. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe out there. Take care, guys. Bang.